All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and thanks for joining me on another episode of my Instagram live show. Yeah, I can see all of you guys. Thanks for joining me. You know how we do this? We do this regularly where we bring up individuals who have moved from certain countries to another country to talk us through how they did it. I use all my social media channels to describe and talk to people about migrating from one country to the other. So you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on YouTube. It's Waka Waka Doctor. Make sure you subscribe and watch all my videos where I've talked about moving to different countries across the world, including Sweden, Norway, Finland, Australia, Canada, the UK, Germany, Georgia, Estonia, Portugal, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Malta, New Zealand, loads and loads of countries. All you need to do is to watch them and understand how to move as well. Today, we're talking about the United Kingdom Global Talent Visa. This is another type of visa that's available if you want to move to the UK. And I decided to bring up a guest who would share with us how she moved using that type of visa. As we always do, if you have questions to ask, you just need to put it in the comment section and I'll take your questions. Now, I know that we're going to make this as fast as possible, as quick as possible, because I know that a lot of people want to watch football. But I'm going to leave this video on my feed, and I'm also going to put it on my YouTube channel for you to watch anytime. So we're talking about the Global Talent Visa. If you want to know what it is all about, stay on the phone. Just keep watching. I'm going to bring her up now so that we can get to the crux of this matter. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, I've invited our guest now, so bring her up anytime from now. Remember, hey, how are you?
Hello.
Wow, the smile is fantabulous.
Thank you.
Our weather that's making you fresh like
Yes. It definitely contributes to the glow.
good stuff. Joining me this evening, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. I beckoned on you, and you just took me on straight away. So thank you very much. Now I know that you got a lot to do, so I won't take much of your time. So we'll just dive right into it. Um, Give us a bit of introduction. Where are you from? What do you do? Where do you live at the moment?
Yeah, the comments are a bit distracting. Yeah, so my name is Jadi Sola and I'm a Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria as well. I used to be an entrepreneur back in Nigeria. I had a couple of fintech startups. And then now I'm here in the UK on the UK Global Talent Visa, where I work in tech and fintech as a product manager, so to speak. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Manager.
Yes.
So you moved from Nigeria down to the UK. You might be asking, how long have you been in the
I've been in the UK now for 1 year, 1 year and a few months. No,
UK?
1 year and a month, actually. Yeah.
This has changed like this. What will happen in next?
We're waiting for the indefinite leave to remain and the red passport. So
And
just watch
that
out for the glow.
will come in no time. Patience, and that one will come in no time. All right. So let's talk about the global talent visa. What's this global talent visa? I've heard about a year plus. I know that people have really paid attention to it. So tell us, what exactly is the G?
Yes, so the Global Talent Visa is a visa for highly skilled people. I know that the tech one is the most popular one, but really there are like 5 different endorsing bodies that the UK government has nominated to assess different people in different industries. So there's engineering, there's research, there's arts and passion, there's also tech, which is the route that I used. So the endorsing body that I had to use was Tech Nation. And that is the visa that, so if you search Tech Nation visa, it will take you directly to the criteria for applying for the visa in tech, so to speak. So I know it's not very popular, but it's when you're looking for something, you always find it, right? So it's the same thing. It's been around since 2015, I think. So it's just now that it's getting popular. And then with Brexit as well, I think the UK is also looking for, people to come and help them develop their economy.
Wow, fantastic. I must add to say that, yes, the UK, we're begging for people like child's play. So one mention is the talent visa. It's available for people in tech, fashion, people in arts, people in research, and people in engineering, right? So long as you have talents, fantastic. I'm going to put you on the spot now. Did you do it? What was the process like? How did you, what did you do? I'm sure you didn't just wake up one day and say, oh yeah, airport.
Definitely not. So some of us, the pandemic hit us in a different way, us thinking about life and what we really want for our future. And it was then that I think I was ranting to one of my friends, and he was like, oh, there's this visa that some of our classmates use called exceptional talent visa. And I'm like, okay, what's that? So I did the research. It took me about 2 months, really. First glance, I looked at the requirements and I'm like, I can totally do this. Like, this visa is for me. And then on second glance, I started getting overwhelmed because the way the criteria is, and for anyone that has done the research, they have 2 skills that you need to have. You can either have the technical skills or the business skills. I'm not a coder, so and for people that really think that you have to be a software engineer for you to say, oh, you're in tech, you don't have to be. So I'm on the business side of tech. I owned a couple of fintech startups, but even then the criteria wasn't very clear to me as to how I can fulfill the criteria. Then they had about 6 criteria and you had to pick 3. Now they have 5 and you have to pick 3, but 1 is actually very compulsory, which, a lot of the times when you look at it, if you don't have that one, it almost looks like you can't apply, so it was very overwhelming. But eventually what I did was I did research. I found one person on YouTube who had done it and was also coaching people to put their application in a much better way, and I reached out to her. So I ended up working with a coach for about 7 weeks, and eventually submitted my application and got endorsed in 1 day, like one day. Yes. And then the rest is history. So the process is, there are 2 stages, and the most difficult stage is the endorsement stage, to be fair, which is where you have to apply to Tech Nation and provide 15 documents. And each of those documents is at least 3 pages. So just imagine you trying to put together a 45-page document for yourself to say you are actually worthy of these visas. So you'll need your CV, your personal statement, you need 3 letters of recommendation, which is 5. Then you now need 10 pieces of evidence that you're going to use to fulfill the 3 criteria that you're going to select out of the 5. So each criteria would have at least 3 documents that you're going to use to back up your claim. And then one may have 4, so they don't have to be even, but you need 10. And depending on your level of experience as well, they're going to evaluate you differently. So if you've been in the industry for more than 5 years, it's always advisable to go for the exceptional talent, which they're going to be looking at you as a leading talent, right? But if you have less than 5 years, they're going to be looking at you like an emerging leader. So that's the exceptional coming from. Yes, upcoming, yeah. Yeah, so
I can
that's the yeah, like a summary of the
yeah,
visa and the criteria. Yeah.
I can see some comments saying that it's overwhelming. Well, my recipe, nothing comes easy. Okay, everything requires maximum effort. So you have
Absolutely.
to work so that you can get the results. So if I hear you clearly, that you need a national passport, you need a CV, you need a statement of purpose, and you need 3 referees and
Yes.
um, 10.
Then you need 10 pieces of documents. So this is basically your achievements, right? So they currently have five criteria now. The most compulsory one or the mandatory one is like proof that you've been recognized as a leading talent if you're going for exceptional talent, or as an emerging leader in the digital technology sector. So if you and you don't have to be, a founder, right? You can be an employee, a senior executive within a digital company. So if you've spoken at conferences, if you've won awards, if you've, mentored people, these are like some of the things that you can use. Then they have the proof of innovation, either as a founder, a senior executive, or an employee within a digital technology company. So if you work for a tech company, you want to show that without you, this product wouldn't be where it is. You also want to be able to show another criteria is the impact, either commercial or technical or entrepreneurial impact of your work. So let's say, for example, you're a growth marketer, you joined a company, and then you're like, okay, when I joined, for example, we had customer base of 100,000. And then with the work that I did, I was able to grow the customer base to 500,000 within, X number of period. But then, how do you show this proof, right? If it's not your company, you need to be able to get someone within your company to actually say, yes, Jadesola did this, right? To corroborate whatever thing you're showing. And if you have proof, you can show like screenshots of dashboard that actually shows like a before and after. These are certain things that you can actually use. Then the other criteria is also proof of academic I think impact as well. So if you've done like research, you've written like a research that has been widely published, you can actually, fulfill some of these criteria. They also like leadership outside of your day-to-day work. So like I said, if you volunteer to like maybe coach people in tech, work with children to teach them, things in tech, computers and everything. And in a structured way. So it's not like we are just doing it personally and it's just on one side that you can't show the proof. If you're able to show the proof that you're doing these things, there are evidences that you can use. So it's something you can work towards, even if you're not ready right now. You can actually prepare and be very deliberate about the things that you're doing to go and apply for this visa.
All right, let me just quickly refresh the room and tell people that this visa, a global talent visa, is for those who are in tech. Tech is not just about coding. The coding part of tech, the non-coding part, if you're into tech at all, you qualify. If you're in fashion, you qualify. If you're in art, you qualify. If you're into engineering, you qualify. And of course, as well.
Yeah.
So another thing I'd love to ask is because it's the benefits now.
Yes.
For funds, can you bring your family? Tell us, what's the benefit?
Like this visa is just amazing. So first of all, it's one of the cheapest visas you can actually be on. So it's a total of £608 if you're doing it yourself. So the endorsement stage, which is the most difficult stage, is £456. And then the visa application is £152. What makes it expensive is if you're getting external support, and then the NHS surcharge, which you all have to pay
Yeah.
£624 per year. Another benefit is that there is no cap on this visa, so you can apply as many times as you want. So even if you get rejected, you can apply again. But then the good thing is when they reject you, they actually give you very detailed feedback as to why you were not accepted. And people have been able to use this feedback to actually reapply and better position their application. So that's another benefit. Now to the other things, you can, bring your family with you on this visa and they actually get the same visa as you. So if you're endorsed as an exceptional talent, your dependents are going to come and they're going to have UK Global Talent visa on their BRP.
Okay.
That is one. Number two is you don't need sponsorship to work. So you're not tied to a particular employer. The visa is tied to you as an individual. So you can work anywhere. And then when you're changing your job as well, you don't need to inform the Home Office that you're changing your job. The third thing on this visa is the accelerated path to settlement. So if you're endorsed as an exceptional talent, you have 3 years before you can get your indefinite leave to remain. And after 1 year on your indefinite leave to remain, you can apply for naturalization and citizenship. So the entire journey to getting this red
I can
passport,
see you are happy. You are happy. I even talk.
I'm counting down. Trust me.
Okay. For those who didn't hear me first, I said that the Global Talent Visa is for people in tech, coding and not coding part of tech, people in fashion, people in engineering, people in research, and of course, people in arts and culture. You're one of those people the UK is looking for. Okay, so when you were applying for visa, did you need to show proof of funds in your account? And if yes, how much?
Absolutely not. No proof of funds. All I did was the letter of endorsement from Home Office and my tuberculosis test. Those were the things I uploaded, submitted my visa application, and it also took 1 week. I just saw someone ask me a question if you can school on this visa. Yes, you can go to school. You can start a company if you want and register your company. It's very easy. It's like 10 minutes. You're done with that. You're set up to, start to doing business in the UK. So it gives a lot of opportunities, very fast, very, like turnaround time. Yes, I got my endorsement in 1 day, but typically it takes between 3 weeks to 8 weeks to actually get feedback from technician. But now I think the response has actually been extremely fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can people get to you if they want you to coach them and, guide them on how to apply for this visa?
So right now I'm actually doing giveaway for 2 people that I'm going to mentor, at least give them like 3 coaching sessions. So first, you can go on my YouTube page, which is Talk with Jadesola. I'm sure Wakawaka Doctor will help me tag that.
Talk with,
Jadesola, and then subscribe and watch any video that I've done on the UK Global Talent Visa. Then you can add a comment on why you want the visa, and then I will select 2 winners that I'm going to give my time. This is a time-consuming visa, so please bear with me. I can only accommodate 2 people for now, but then as I have time continuously, I will reach out to people and then be able to guide them as well. Or maybe I'll just do like a group, but one-on-one may be a bit difficult. But yes, you can reach me on YouTube, Talk with Jadesola, and then my Instagram page is Jadesola_Opawumi. So
all right, so guys, she is volunteering to coach a few people, but for you to be able to access her coaching, go on her YouTube channel. It's Talk with Jadesola. Follow her on YouTube, subscribe, watch some of the videos, drop a comment, and of course she would pick 3 people she's going to coach through it. And of course she's talking about forming a group where she can coach all of you together to apply for this visa. Can a content creator or a graphic designer, would that qualify as tech?
So that would fall under UI UX. So the technical skill side, I know I didn't mention that. They have some skills that they've highlighted. So if you're a cybersecurity expert, UI UX, you're a software engineer, you're doing more of the technical stuff. So if you're a technical architect, you'll be on that side. And on the business side, you can be a CEO, you can be in operations, you can be in HR, you can be a product manager, a business analyst. The
Oh,
list
so even if
is
you're in the financial aspect of tech, you can actually qualify as well.
yes, you
Ah,
can. As long
okay.
as you're working for a product-led digital technology company. And how they've defined that by on Technician is that the company you're working for is developing their own proprietary product. So their own app, their own web platform. So as long as you're working for a company that does that, then you can qualify for the visa. But if you're on the technical side, you don't have to be working for a digital led technology company. If you have the technical
Okay.
skills, yeah,
Now
that
I have someone else. I is a surprise guest. I invited him to come. He's also someone who got this visa. So let me see if he's
oh,
online so I can
okay.
bring him up. Yeah. He's a surprise guest. I just contacted him yesterday. Um, so I'll see if he's available to talk and share his own experience for a
Yeah, that
few
would be very
minutes.
interesting.
So yeah, I just thought the more the merrier. So there he is. How are you, sir?
Hello, brother. Good day.
Wait, I
Nice
have
to have you.
today I have fine people on my IG live. See fine girl and fine boy.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us. You just accepted my offer straight away, and I told you, I said just a few minutes so that people can see that there are individuals who are actually getting this visa. So at the moment you're in the UK, you moved from Nigeria, I assume.
Yeah.
You moved from Nigeria. Tell us, how did you do it?
Okay. First of all, I did not come through the global talent visa. I came for masters in the UK.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I finished my masters in cybersecurity. Then I heard of the visa actually, and I just go for it.
Also, it was after your master's you now applied for the GTV. How was the application? How long did it take? Was it very stressful?
Believe me, I had just 2 weeks before my visa expired. So in the real sense, I've been hearing of the visa. Even I can remember that I read about it when I came in because I was doing a lot of research on all this stuff and how to extend my stay. So initially, if you read about that visa, you'll be afraid. You'll be like, I would not be able to achieve this. So just 2 weeks before my visa expired, I had to talk with a barrister that had to put me through. So she broke down everything, explained everything to me. I said, okay, if you
Wow.
feel that you're qualified, you can go for it. So I now sum up courage. I said, I'm qualified.
Yeah.
I can never say that I'm not qualified, so I'm qualified. So
Wow. So
I just,
you heard 2 weeks before the expiry of your visa, and in 2 weeks you got the visa back.
yeah, no, what happened is that if you're on a current visa in the UK, before your visa expires, the moment you can submit an
An
application
application.
to the Home Office, you can remain in the country.
Okay.
So I submitted my application, I think, few hours before my visa expired.
Wow.
So tell us, based on your own experience now, what are some of the benefits that you've heard or you've seen that people can get from this global talent visa?
Actually, like the way I normally put it, this is the best visa in the UK as at now, because a lot of visas come with sponsorship.
Daddy Sola, why are you nodding your head? Why are you nodding?
Because I agree with him.
Wow.
So yeah, you need to get a job, you need to get a sponsorship, or maybe you are coming in for studies for your master's, PhD, and all those stuff. But this is just you and your experience, what you have been doing. So the moment you have that experience, the moment you have the skills, you understand, you just go for this visa. Nobody is monitoring you. Nobody cares about what you're doing in the UK. No, you understand, no sponsorship. Nobody cares, but it's just for you to come and deliver what you said you would do
And
when you apply for the
what
visa.
interests me, and I've kept on saying, is it's not just for people in tech, writing code, doing programming, other parts as well, and that's quite interesting. So long as you can prove that you're a talent and you've done stuff in fashion, in arts, in
Yeah,
engineering.
even in entertainment, because they have art and culture. So I was talking with there's this musician that I was talking with. Is in Africa. I was like, you can go for this. The only thing is that you need to prove. This visa is all about your proof, your evidence. What have you done? You understand?
It's
Because
about branding.
I'm
just
getting some noise here. All right, yeah, go ahead.
so just like they call it global talent visa. So you need to prove that you have a talent. You understand? So you if you're a musician, you are already talented. So just get into work, combine your evidence, bring out the projects you've done, the works you've achieved, and all those things, and you apply
Wow.
for it. And you have to prove how you will benefit the UK economy when you
Economy.
come in.
Yeah.
Look, thank you guys so much. I have some interruptions now where I am staying at the moment. I'm on holiday, so I've got to tidy this up. But guys, what I need you to do is send a DM to Jadisola Okmawumi. She has a YouTube channel as well. Talk with Jadisola that I've pinned up here. And she talks about the global talent visa, and she will be able to coach you and help you through it. I have my fire alarm going off now, so I have to run along. But thank you very much, guys, for coming on my
Thank
IG
you
live
for
show. I
having
will
me.
leave this on my
No problem.
Instagram feed and my YouTube channel as well. Thank you very much, guys.
No
All right.
problem.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, Jadisola.
Bye.